Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Seanzviewent, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
We have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to get to in the backstage. All the news, the rumors, headlines, and WWE. Become a channel member today. Now, what did you think about the blue brand of SmackDown last night? Now, some say don't call it the blue brand because they don't have the blue ropes. They don't have the SmackDown fist stage. Well, is all that about to change? Now, listen, before we get into all the rumors and the news and the backstage of the WWE from my sources, according to those that know, the dirt sheets, the websites, the insiders, before I give you the scoop, what did you think? No, really, last night we had SmackDown, we had a title match, we had promos, we had from start to finish, you had another explosive 3-hour SmackDown. We learned about new matches that will happen on Saturday night's main event. What did you think about the angles, the matches, the storylines last night on SmackDown on the USA Network? What was your initial feelings? Was it worth a watch? Were you into it? Were you bored? Did you fall asleep? Or did you want more from SmackDown last night? What did you think about the fact that, where was the follow-up to Randy Orton? What did you think about the fact that we didn't hear a retort, a reaction? What is going on? Why was that ignored? Why didn't that come up? Why didn't that even get brought up? Now, I realize that, Randy Orton's not going to be on every WWE show, and I understand that, and I get that, as my cat is trying to interrupt my episode being on my desk. What do you think, you're cute? What do you think, you're flashy? What do you think, because you look like Batman, you can just interrupt the show like that? You're going to interrupt the flow of the show? Oh, you're going to keep turning my screen? Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're throwing out there. Now he's got his butt right in my face. Do you know who I am? All right. There's his tail. See his tail, guys? But anyways, the tale is going to unfold just how Seanzviewent Entertainment is going to toll. Really, buddy? All right, anyways. Like I said, here on Sean's View, expect the unexpected. Anything can happen during Sean's View Entertainment. Just because I got my little backdrop, my little background, and just because I got my little microphone doesn't mean that anything can happen, because it will happen. Wow. Won't even let me get my phone. You're going to scratch the living holy hell out of me. Who do you think you are? Interrupting the brash and the brazen. Yeah. Just because you're cute doesn't mean a damn thing. The brash and the brazen. Also, we have learnt huge updates as the WWE is finally building towards WWE Money in the Bank. And will the money be in the sack at the end of the day? Because next week, we have learned that it will be a massive championship opportunity. A huge title match will be going down. In one corner, it will be Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team Championship. LA Knight versus Aleister Black versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a triple threat match to determine who will go into the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It will be another qualifier. Also, Julia, Charlotte Flair, Zelina Vega will compete in a triple threat women's Money in the Bank qualifier. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, all the results have leaked from SmackDown. Alexa Bliss defeated Chelsea Green and Mitchin. R-Truth said that the man that attacked him and put him through the table at Backlash wasn't the real John Cena. And R-Truth said that if he has to beat Sensitive, his childhood hero, he will. So again, it will be R-Truth, John Cena, Saturday night's main event. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Jeff Cobb's new name was revealed and wins his debut match on SmackDown last night against LA Knight. Was that right? I felt there should have been at least a DQ, a count out, a schmage, something. I don't know. Do you think LA Knight was squashed? Do you think LA Knight looked like a jobber last night? Did you think LA Knight looked like a joke? What did you think about how the WWE utilized creatively LA Knight last night at the expense of JC? Ladies and gentlemen, as they're referring to him now. We'll call him JC. We all know it's the JCM at the end, but we'll just call him good old JC. Julia is indeed the newest edition of the Blue Brand on SmackDown on Friday nights on the USA Network. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Julia. Not only will it be R-Truth going one-on-one with John Cena on Saturday night's main event. Oh, no, 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 no. There is more to this than meets the eye, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a vicious and it will be a very hardcore-ish steel cage match. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. It's going to be rage in a cage. Steel cage mayhem will close it out between these two superstars. Also, CM Punk, the best in the damn world, and Sami Zayn in a tag team match versus the team of Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. And as we all know, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul with the World Heavyweight title on the line. We have some more breaking sad news, some more heart-wrenching news to come out. Sabu was dealing with some sort of stomach issue before his death. There's also rumors and speculation, again, rumors and speculation that it may have been whatever the stomach issue he was dealing with, he didn't want to get checked out. He was too scared to get checked out because he didn't want to hear if it was bad news, if it was, perhaps cancer or stomach bleeding or something of that sort. But there's also rumors and speculation that, Sabu, as you saw during his final match, his retirement match, he landed right on the back of his damn head, right? He landed on his head. He might have had a severe concussion, may have had a brain bleed. There could have been some kind of brain damage there. Again, just rumors and speculation as it concerns the death of one of the all-time great hardcore icons, Sabu. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, or was it just all the years of abuse and sacrifice that Sabu did to his own body, to his own well-being? I mean, it's not like Sabu had the easiest of life. It's not like Sabu just went in there and had a Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair kind of match. It's not like he had a Macho Man, Ricky Steamboat type match or a Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels match. I mean, these are extreme. These are bloody. These are violent. These are brutal. Was it truly all the years of what Sabu put his mind, body through, his welfare at the end of the day? Or also did that big contributing factor to Sabu be a broken heart due to the girl that he loved died, passed away, no longer with us? So I think there was a lot of contributing factors to why Sabu passed away, as to why Sabu died. And the fact we're still talking about this a week later just goes to show you how important and how intricate Sabu was to the professional wrestling ring. Whether it was Sabu, I don't think, was he in WCW? No, I know he was in ECW, obviously. He was in WCW. He was in TNA. But you can correct me in the comment section. Was Sabu ever in WCW? Could have been under another name. I don't know. But coming here on the Brash in the Brazen this morning, we got some more news and rumors. Remember, viewers, it's so important to become a channel member today. It's so important to sign up to become a channel member to help save and secure my future, or donate with a super thanks donation, or buy me a coffee below, guys. Yes, click the link of the Buy Me a Coffee link in the comment section of this very video. Just to show you how over and how important Sabu was to the wrestling world, even John Cena, the greatest of all time, the undisputed WWE champion, has also paid his respects to Sabu. With Jeff Cobb's name change, do you like the name change for Jeff Cobb in the WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. WWE star shows off bloody injury after SmackDown. Stratton was ultimately victorious, hitting Jax with her prettiest moonsault ever. Moments after hitting the moonsault, Stratton hit a dropkick on a chair that Nia Jax was holding, sending it to her face and causing her to start bleeding. Fans voiced concern for Jax. The title challenger is now taking Instagram and share photos of her bloody face and her cut. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood, she says. And again, as a graphic photo was shown, and yeah, this was hellacious. This was bloody. This was violent. This was brutal. She was busted wide open from ear to ear, was Nia Jax, and yeah, she was split wide open, viewers. And as we're watching it back, yeah, oh yeah, that was a very bad cut to Nia Jax, guys. Wow, that was pretty gruesome. That was pretty brutal. Wow, blood was drawn. You don't really see blood in women's matches. You don't see blood in the female matches, but we saw that last night. WWE star addresses his official main roster call up. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, six AEW title changes coming soon. What are those 6 AEW changes going to be for the AEW World Championships division, or simply the AEW titles in that organization, in that company? Also, more WWE stars are set to undergo name changes more than you think, sooner than you think. Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Because this is where it's at. This is what we do. We keep you glued to your TV, your laptop, your desktop, your iPhone, your iPad, your tablet, whatever it may be. WWE accused. The WWE being accused. What did they do now? What are they in the wrong about now? What are they being gaslighted about now, perhaps? The WWE accused of false advertising after Cody Rhodes no-shows SmackDown in Greensboro. Well, I remember several years ago when John Cena was more of a full-timer, or actually when he was starting to evolve into a part-time role, and then the WWE would advertise John Cena. You know what the WWE would do after the event, or a live event, or a SmackDown, or a Raw? They would give you a ticket refund. Yes, they would refund you if John Cena didn't show up during, again, as he was transitioning to a part-time superstar. Again, yes, the WWE would give you the money back. Now, is the WWE going to give you the money back with how much the prices are? The ticket sales are about $300 to $400 more than they were 2 to 5 years ago. They are about maybe even $500 more, $600. I mean, the prices are astronomical. Now, if you want to become a channel member, it's very cheap. All right? Very cheap. And it's not very steep. So, guys, if you want to save and secure and you love this content and you love my hustle, you love my heart, you love all of my delivery, the blood, the sweat, the tears, have no fear, I'm here. Become a channel member. It's a lot cheaper than buying a ticket to the WWE. A hell of a lot cheaper. I'll let you know that right now. I'll tell you that right now on the one that is prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Unbelievable. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, not only is Julia a part of SmackDown, she is now a part of the full-time WWE main event roster. Yes, full-time, all the time. Your thoughts, your comments on Julia, and it doesn't seem like she would be going back to NXT. She's a part of the main roster of WWE. AEW Anarchy in the Arena, the lineup leaked and unveiled and revealed online. Go check it out right now. AEW Anarchy in the Arena. Matt Cardona addresses accusations of begging for his return to the WWE. Now, I don't know as much as begging as much as he's been saying for years and years, oh, I'm going to come back. I'm going to return to the WWE. You're going to see me in a WWE ring once again. Do you want to see Zack Ryder in a WWE ring once again? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Brock Lesnar's daughter continues athletic dominance with a fourth shot put title. Now, the big question is, when will Brock Lesnar return? Will we ever see Brock Lesnar in a WWE ring ever again? Will we see the former multi-time WWE champion do what he does best, and that is F5 the competition? Because can you imagine a match between Bobby, we already saw Lashley and Lesnar, but Jacob Fatu and Brock Lesnar, Jeff Cobb and Brock Lesnar, Solo Sikoa and Brock Lesnar. I mean, there are so many memorable matches that we could get now with Brock Lesnar in the WWE. Just can you imagine the matches that would unfold? Can you imagine the matches that would go down? Can you imagine the matches with Brock Lesnar that could materialize right before our very eyes? Also, ladies and gentlemen, coming through, Ricochet declares himself the best face of 2025 while blasting critics as bullies and thugs. Do you agree with that narrative from one Ricochet? The belief is that, well, the belief is this: Becky Lynch's heel turn is dead on arrival. What do you think about the current stance of Becky Lynch's heel turn in the WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. John Cena appears unfazed by R-Truth's challenge with a cryptic Instagram post. And we all know how John Cena is with those Instagram posts. But do you, guys, we talked about it earlier about WWE being accused of false advertising and Cody Rhodes not showing up. Do you believe the WWE should be accused of falsely advertising Cody Rhodes only for him not to show up? And had Cody Rhodes shown up last night, it would have only been for the live audience because Cody Rhodes is not expected back until around summertime. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. An injured star has returned. An injured WWE star is finally back. Jack. As an injured NXT star makes in-ring return during a live event. Viewers, fans, and subscribers, it would appear as if Dante Chen is back in the fold of NXT. Naomi taunts Nia Jax after vicious chair shot leaves her bloodied on SmackDown. I don't know if that would be the smartest thing by Naomi to do such a thing. Also, Julia has now broken her silence on her move to the SmackDown brand. SmackDown is getting fully loaded. As a matter of fact, that's one of the pay-per-views WWE should bring back. WWE Fully Loaded. It was an Attitude Era favorite. And with Tiffany Stratton busting open Nia Jax, you got to wonder now, will Nia Jax be on the bench? Zelina Vega names 3 possible challengers for WWE Summerslam. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Bayley hints at a comeback amid feud with Becky Lynch. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. We're going to be here all weekend long to satisfy your taste buds for all wrestling talk and needs. This is where it all happens, the brash and the brazen. Stay tuned and set a reminder to check Seanzviewent hourly for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, and the newest. Later.